and sensitive nature. We love their smile. Join us as we celebrate our dolphin friends. So good afternoon everyone and welcome to Dolphin Friends. My name is Angelo and I will be your host today as we explore the fascinating world of one of the most amazing creatures of the seas, the dolphins. Here at Ocean Adventure we have 5 different species and they come in all shapes and sizes. And now it's time to meet 2 of them. So first we have a female bottlenose dolphin and this is Nala. And of course, we also have a male bottlenose dolphin. Everyone meet Enzo. Alright, now we know dolphins are very friendly animals. And right now, they would love to greet all of you with a nice wave hello. Alright, so come on everyone, wave back. Say hi. Alright, now, whales, dugongs, and dolphins are not fish. Are they? That's right, they are mammals, just like you and me. But how can we tell? Well, first, let's take a look at their tails. Alright, so a fish moves its tail side to side, right? Guys, can you show us how they do it? A fish would move, tails going side to side, but it's really different for dolphins. See, their tail flicks that powers them through the water, well, they move up and down, not side to side like a fish. All right, now guys, can you show us how your tails really move? There you go. You see that? It goes up and down and not side to side. Now we all know that dolphins breathe the air because they're mammals, right? But how do they do it? How do they breathe? You know how? They use the blowhole. That's right, the blowhole on top of their heads. So everyone, listen. See that? Now if you notice, that blowhole has a special lid that opens and closes so that no water gets inside. And you know, that also makes them excellent divers. They can dive as deep as 1,000 feet and hold their breaths for about 8 to 10 minutes. But try that sometime. It's a little too long, right? And you know, they also use the blowhole to talk using a variety of clicks, squeaks, squawks, and whistles. So everyone, listen again. Alright, now all that sound that you just heard is coming out from the blowhole. Yes. Alright, well let's talk about their fins. Let's look at the fins of their backs, right? So those fins right there. So those are what we call dorsal fins. And they use them to stabilize themselves or to keep them steady in the water. Now if we look at the fins on their sides, as Nala and Enzo are going to give us a closer look, the fins on their sides are called pectoral fins. Right there, there's 2 fins right there. And they use those fins to steer themselves through the water. Alright, now let's have our dolphins put those fins into action with some of their natural behaviors. So first, what do dolphins do when they want to see or move over long distances? That's right, they jump high in the air, just like that. Alright, now how about this one? What do they do when they want to scratch their itchy skin? Well, as you can see, they have no hands, right? They have no hands, so what they do is this behavior called the breach. So let's just wait for them. There. So that's when they slam their bodies on the surface of the water, making those big splashes. Alright, now how about this one? What if they want to have fun or just show off with their friends? You know, just to play around. Well, they do these amazing acrobatic aerial. Ooh, that is beautiful. Alright. Now you may have noticed that dolphins are streamlined, right? That's because they're built for speed. Alright, now let me ask you, do you know Michael Phelps? Yeah, familiar with him? Right? Alright, some of you do, some of you don't. So Michael Phelps was an Olympic swimmer, gold medalist, fastest swimmer alive. On his best days, he could swim at a speed of 9.6 kilometers per hour. Now, dolphins can reach speeds of up to 40 kilometers per hour. Alright, so guys, are you ready to show everybody how fast you are? Alright, hit it! Oh, look at that! That swim's really fast, right? But, you know what, hang on, we're not done yet. There's more. Now get ready for the most amazing feat. Now, do you know Michael Jackson? Yeah, Michael Jackson, right? Okay, what's the famous move he had when he moves backwards? The moonwalk, that's correct, right? So the moonwalk, everybody knows the moonwalk, right? The reason I brought that up is because dolphins can also do that. They can walk on water. Alright, so everybody, how about a round of applause for our dolphin friends? Alright, now working with these amazing animals is both an honor and a privilege, and making new friends is always fun. That's why we invited a special guest to come down to the float and meet our dolphin friends. Alright, now where is our lucky guest? Oh. Hello, hi, what's your name?
My name is Chelsea.
Chelsea, such a nice name. Nice to meet you, Chelsea. Alright, so who are you here with? Sino kasama mo today?
Daddy.
Si Daddy lang? Si Daddy. Ayan, hindi kasama the rest of the family. Mga ate. Sisters, no? Sisters, right? Okay. Alright, so Chelsea, are you ready to meet the dolphins?
Yes.
Yes. Are you excited?
Yes.
Can you swim?
No.
Oh no, paano yun? We're gonna jump here and then we're gonna... No, I'm just kidding. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Let's go.
May photographer naman.
Alright, here we are. We're going to meet the dolphins. Alright, so Chelsea, this is Enzo. Yung dolphin, hindi yung trainer. Okay, so Chelsea, ganito, no? Luhod ka lang, just like trainer AJ. Yan. And, you know, it's always good to start with a friendly handshake when meeting someone new. So in this case, we're gonna shake fins with Enzo. Alright, so Chelsea, just grab the fins. Come on, Enzo. Yeah, there you go. And look at the camera. Okay, now you know, there's a little secret about dolphins. They're very ticklish. Yeah, madali sila makiliti. So let's try that, no? Try to tickle Enzo. Yeah, I told you they're very ticklish. Okay, now Chelsea, now that you and Enzo are best friends now, let's play a little game, right? So tuturuan ka namin, we're gonna teach you some hand signals, okay? So that's how we talk with the dolphins, right? So asan yung hinto turo mo? Yan, tama. Pakita mo kay Enzo, gagalaw-galaw mong ganun. Alright, you see that? That's all her. Parang ano na, trainer na. Alright, let's give Enzo some fish. There you go. Alright, now, dolphins are not just great singers, but they're also great dancers. They really love to dance. So Chelsea, okay lang? Enzo would love to dance with you, okay? He's gonna be dancing. We're all gonna be dancing. I think everybody's ready. Everybody's good. Alright, maestro, music please. Alright, so everyone, if you know the song, you can sing along, we'll clap your hands, just join us in the fun. Alright, let's go. Okay, Chelsea. Alright, there we go. Let's turn. One more time. everybody, check this out. Alright, man, the beauty here is really amazing. And that was a great dancing, Chelsea. That was really good. Pero you know what? Di pa tayo tapos na, Chelsea. I'm gonna teach you some, one last behavior, okay? So, Chelsea, sama ka sa akin. Alright, this way. Dito tayo. Ganito, no? Tatayo tayo medyo malapit sa edge, no? Gusto ko tayo? Pati. She's asking, is she going to jump? No, you're not gonna jump, okay? So, dito, lapit pa tayo. Yan. Okay, that's good. So, dito tayo kita, ha? So, this is what you're gonna do. Just put your hands on your knees. Kamay sa tuhod. Yan. And we're going to count to 3. You're just gonna raise both hands up, okay? Ready? Alright, she's ready. So, everybody, count with me. 1, 2, 3. Hands up. Okay, just stay right there, Chelsea. Look at the camera. Smile. Welcome to Ocean Adventure now. Hey, okay? Alright, she's okay. But you know what? We're gonna give you something else, right? Just an additional thing that you can take with you home. Alright, so we are going to do it right here. Let's go over here. Okay, so what's gonna happen? Whoa, look at this. So ganito, Chelsea, and just stay. Let's go over here, right here in the middle.
Kukunin ko yung mga photo niya sa ano.
There you go. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we offer several opportunities for you to meet our dolphins up close and personal. And if you want this once in a lifetime experience, then all you gotta do is ask our friendly park guides right after the show. Alright, I think we're all good. Remember that? Okay, good. Alright, thank you so much, Nala. By the way, that's Nala. Okay, so Chelsea, before you go back to your family, can I ask you something? So, you gave your dolphin some fish, right? Okay, so can you tell me does your hand smell? Can you smell it for me?
Smells nice.
It smells nice. She wants to smell the fish. Okay. I'm just kidding. So, ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for Chelsea for being such a great guest and a great sport. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed that. All right, now you can go back to your family and enjoy the rest of the show. All right, so let's move on. Now here at Ocean Adventure, we use positive reinforcement to train our animals. That means they get something they like for doing all the great behaviors that you've seen today. And I have a question. Can you answer this for me? What is their favorite reward? Fish. Yes, that's right. And they get lots of them. Top quality fish every day. So guys, can we try giving them some fish? Let's show everyone how much they love fish. Yeah, let's try the small ones. They can't say no to fish. I tell you, they really love fish. They're saying no to fish. Okay, maybe we should add some more. Man, let's make it bigger. Oh yeah, the big ones right there. Okay, how about that, guys? Yeah, they like that better, of course. But of course, we're just kidding. See, our training here is really based on trust, and we develop a very special bond with our animal friends. And right now, our trainers are going to show you just that. They're going to join the dolphins in the water to give you a fantastic display of water ballet. So watch and enjoy.
Tingnan mo yung dolphin, oh.
Excited ka naman siya.
Yan, oh. Mag-swim na sila. Jadi, mag-ride sila sa dolphin. Mag-ride sila. Oh, yun, oh. Mag-ride sila sa dolphin, oh. Sakay sila sa dolphin, oh. Yan, oh. Tingnan mo. Sakay sila. Sakay sila sa dolphin.
big round of applause for trainers Jesse, AJ, and our dolphin friends. And as you've seen today, these dolphins are quick, agile, strong, and graceful. They're intelligent, sensitive, and playful. And now it's time to put it all together, so sit back, relax, and celebrate our dolphin friends! There you go. Now, we hope that you enjoyed meeting your dolphin friends today. May you come to appreciate what intelligent and sensitive creatures they truly are. If they can leave you with one lasting message, well, it would be this. Alright, thank you so much, guys. Folks, having another round of applause. It is wonderful creatures. Right now, they want me to remind all of you that they're here representing their cousins in life. And it's sad to think that as we sit here, whales, dugongs, and dolphins are being needlessly slaughtered for food and fertilizer. Now, every year, tens of thousands of marine animals are being poisoned by the waste and trash that we dump in the ocean and drown in the fishing nets that we carelessly leave behind. Now, this is sad, senseless, but it's true. It's time for us humans to respect and protect our fragile oceans and all the creatures that live in them before they are lost to us forever. Remember, you can make a difference because they are counting on you. So on behalf of the entire Ocean Adventure family, we would like to thank all of you for joining us here today. Now we hope that you enjoyed the show and we hope that you have a great time only here Ocean Adventure. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, before you go, we would like to offer again our dolphin photo encounter for that once in a lifetime experience. Now, if you are interested, you want to try this out, then come here and ask our friendly park guide for more details. And another reminder, don't forget to bring a trash bin on your way out. We have trash bins located around the park. It's all help make the world clean. And once again, thank you so much and have a wonderful time only here at Ocean Adventure. Goodbye, everybody.